I'm going to show you a couple of things now. The first one is \n to put a new line in. So if I was going to print something like hello world, at the moment when I run it, it's just going to print it all on one line. Now let's just say I wanted to add a space between, a line between the words hello and world. I can do a \n, and you'll see that in this IDE it's come out as a slightly different color to my text here, to my string, and that's because Python will recognize this inside the inverted commas and put in a new line for hello and world. Now you'll notice that it's actually done a space as well. So let me take that out, and there we are. That works. You could have a long string of text, but you want to break it up into different lines, so this \n is how you do that. Now the next thing I want to show you is what's called an f string, or a format string, and that works slightly differently. Let's just say that we've got here the name of the user, and we were going to have in here a greeting to this user, and we've separated these two arguments. Remember, these are two arguments that we're passing into the print function, and we separate them using a comma here. Now that might be alright for lots of things, but let's just say you might have seen this before. If, say, you wanted to get the age of the user, and you wanted to say something like name, what is your age, for example. So now I'm passing in two arguments here, name and then what is your age, into this input. So let's just test this out. You'll see that I get this type error, input expected at most one argument. So that's because input as a function should only be taking one argument, and I've passed in two here. So what we can do instead is we can use what's called an f string. And you do that by, before the inverted commas, you put the letter F, and that shows Python to look out for some variables or some other bit of data that we're going to put in there. And we show that with the curly braces, like this, and then write the name of my variable that I want to plug in there. And now when I run this, let's have a look. Oh, I needed a space there. Let's try that again. Good. So now it works, and you could have other, so you could have, for example, other variable names here. If you wanted, you could have multiple ones throughout the running of your program, and it just tidied up a little bit your code. Remember, you do need to put the F at the beginning of the parentheses when they open, and it should now work exactly the same. Good. So that's an F string. So we put the F before the inverted commas, and then any variable that we want to plug in, we would use these curly braces for.